Welcome to the Red Pill Sales Podcast, where we cut through the crap and give you the no BS approach to sales, so you can get your deals closed and keep your reputation intact while doing it. I'm your host, Eric Nelson, founder and CEO of Red Pill Sales. Hey, welcome back to the 10-part mini-series on the 10 Commandments of Sales Success. Today we're going to cover commandment number 5. Thou Creator gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth and should be used in that ratio. People tend to have about an 8-second attention span, and it's probably shorter than that today because everyone's sucked into their phones and receiving instant gratification all day long. The science says that we're living in a time when it's more challenging to be consistently aware and intentional because so many things are demanding our attention. Our brains just haven't caught up to the technology that's feeding them. And the impact of this leaves people in a chronic state of fight or flight. Listening is also hard because we're often consumed with ourselves. It's really hard to walk into a conversation without my agenda being written all over my forehead and your agenda being written all over yours. Unfortunately, with the hectic, chaotic, complicated pace of work life today, people are even more committed to getting their agenda accomplished. When you approach a conversation thinking only of your agenda and your goal is to maneuver and manipulate the conversation to come out better than the other person, well, I might influence you to do or act or buy, but the probability that I get any surprising new data is close to 0. Thinking the conversation is about me or it's about controlling you, neither are great conversation starters. So I'm going to give you my top 3 tips on becoming a better listener. Tip number 1, listen to learn, not to be polite. Often, whether realizing it or not, people listen to each other out of generosity, not out of curiosity. Listening is good, but the intent has to be curiosity, not generosity. True dialogue does not happen when we pretend to listen, and it certainly can't happen if we're not listening at all. So every day, ask yourself, what am I going to be curious about? How many things am I dead wrong about? Both questions effectively open your ears. It's about having a beginner's mindset walking into the conversation. Tip number 2. While you can't control someone else's listening habits, you can control your own, and that involves quieting your own mind. Turn off those agendas and really listen to what someone else is trying to say. We need information that's disconfirming, not confirming. If we ever finish a conversation and haven't learned anything, surprisingly, we weren't really listening. And thirdly, repeat back what you heard. A number of problems interfere with people's ability to understand accurately what the other person is trying to communicate. Am I anticipating what the other person is about to say? Do I agree or disagree with what's being said? Maybe I'm agreeing too quickly and upon reflection find myself disagreeing later. Put simply, there's more opportunity to misunderstand than there is to actually understand. And implement a process called active listening. The basic concept is repeating back to the speaker what you heard. If the speaker agrees that what you heard is what the speaker intended you to say, you can move on. If not, the speaker needs to reword their statement until the listener really does understand. That's it for this Red Pill Sales Podcast. Don't forget to leave me some feedback on iTunes, YouTube at Sales Entertainment, or SoundCloud, and let me know what you think. Also, check out my online sales training platform, the Red Pill Sales Masterclass. 10 videos, as well as access to my private Facebook group, where I dive deep into issues that you're facing in your business. You can sign up for the course and get my book Closed, The No BS Approach to Sales at my website, redpillsales.com. As always, thanks for listening, and I look forward to talking to you next time.